Oh, there we go. Go, Rachel, go. Ah! Stick the landing.
If you awaken from this illusion, and you understand that black implies white, self implies other, life implies death, or shall I say, death implies life. You can feel yourself not as a stranger in the world, not as something here on probation, not as something that has arrived here by fluke, but you can begin to feel your own existence as absolutely fundamental.
Better without you having it on in the shot.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm not trying to sell you on this idea in the sense of converting you to it. I want you to play with it. I want you to think of its possibilities. I'm not trying to prove it. I'm just putting it forward as a possibility of life to think about. So then, let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time, or any length of time you wanted to have. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you could conceive. And after several nights of 75 years of total pleasure each, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. And you would dig that and come out of that and say, wow, that was a close shave, wasn't it? And then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now. You would dream the dream of living the life that you are actually living today. That would be within the infinite multiplicity of choices you would have, of playing that you weren't God. Because the whole nature of the Godhead, according to this idea, is to play that he's not. So in this idea then, everybody is fundamentally the ultimate reality. Not God in a politically kingly sense, but God in the sense of being the self, the deep down basic whatever there is. And you're all that, only you're pretending you're not.
The thing about it is, if you go to the Tesla and say, open butthole, it opens the thing. It opens the electric plug.
Oh my God.
Elon likes butt stuff. That's what that means.
Everybody likes butt stuff, Jim. You get to a certain age and you just accept it.
I like this girl.
Morning, Rachel!
Oh, really? With the camera and everything.
Already. Police are here.
It wouldn't be Mission without cops, right?
Yeah, already. Alright, time to go. Oh shit! Tire! Park it!
Said check tire pressure for like 3 months now and I just haven't.
Stop!
He's like, you got this much room!
It's just a Mustang.
Hi, I'm Rachel from Techademics. Just bought this G-Wagon. It's my first mod, Tech Army style. Tech Army. I'm Rachel Larratt. I'm the Executive Director of the South Beltline Groves Creek Community Relief Foundation, as well as the Chair of the Midlands Long-Term Recovery Group.
Welcome back to R&B Garage. This is a spin-off of Savage Garage.
The continuity is going to be great. Let me take my hair down and maybe change my shirt.
There's our ending.
God damn it!
Insert Rachel saying, I will fucking murder you.
I believe my exact words, or if you do that shit to me, I will fucking kill you.
There we go.
Consider him murdered.
Sorry, we're done now. Bye. Dude, I can fit a 7-inch tablet in here. Like, this is...
I can also fit a 7-inch something in my lady purse. Not my lady pockets, though. Those are different.
For those who don't know, this is Rachel. And Rachel...
This is my 1991 Civic hatchback, which has a new feature, this noise.
Oh my god.
I paid $60 to look like a dumbass.
Hey everyone, I hope you're doing okay. It's been a while. I think it's been now 2 weeks, 3 weeks since I posted, and I stopped posting at a weird time, right in the middle of Gold Rush. But the reason for that I'll explain in another video. I've got it going up the day after tomorrow. But I wanted to explain what you just watched. Now initially, I wasn't planning on making that video public. In fact, that video right there, Rachel saw a version of. I added in some clips from Gold Rush Rally into it, but Rachel actually watched that video already. I was in the room with her when she watched it, her daughter Ari watched it, and Marks watched it. That video was actually a birthday gift from myself to Rachel. Her birthday was April 18th. For almost a solid year, Rachel had said to me, the best birthday gift to me ever would be just a best moments of me. Like a video somebody would play if I died. And those were her actual words. And anytime she said that in public, everyone kind of looked, like why would you say it like that? I guess it was just maybe not as sugar-coated as we, code a lot of things. But, she always said just like, could you make me a video as if I died? And, I said, yeah, sure, I'll get around to it. I'll definitely do that. And throughout the entirety of 2021, for one reason or another, I never was able to make the time. But finally, I made time for it. And, I've got 2 regrets with that video. One, I didn't get to show Randy. I know he would have loved that video. And I didn't get to share it with him. Second thing is, we were actually going to upload that before we did Gold Rush Rally. First time I showed that video to her, she loved it. I mean, she was in tears, her and her daughter were. And afterwards, day goes by and she says, could we actually post that on your channel? Because I would love for more people to see that. I really, really enjoyed it. And she even gave me more photos that aren't online and, as she said, were scrubbed from the internet. She gave me some more photos to put in there. But just because of what was going on at the time and what everybody was dealing with, we both just decided, let's just post it after Gold Rush Rally. Like, that'll make a little bit more sense. We were both kind of afraid, like, maybe people would get the wrong impression. Like, I put that up and people go, wait, did Rachel die now? Like, what's going on? Like, why is... So, in fact, where it says, a tribute to Rachel Larratt, we actually changed that to Happy Birthday, Rachel Larratt. Like, the original video, that's what it said. But because this is where we are now, I changed it back to a tribute to. For those who are new, just to give a little background on Rachel, to say that she was incredible would be the understatement of the century. She was amazing. She was my second mother. I always said that she was my work mother. But it just, she was great. She's the reason, I can tell you, she's the reason that I'm here today. You know, just, I don't even just mean success-wise, I just, you know, I mean personally too. In 2021, even though it didn't look like it on camera, personally I had personally it was hard. It was really hard. There was a lot that people didn't see, and if it wasn't for her, I can't guarantee you that I would be here today. She got me through a lot. I mean, shit, she was the reason that Savage Garage stayed together as long as it did. She was the mom of every group, you know, and she had so much life experience. I mean, she became a multi-millionaire in her early 20s when she started BME. The short way of describing would be saying it was like the Facebook of the tattoo world. But it made a really, really large impact. And that was just like one life that she lived. Of course, she was an actual mother. She was an expert in disaster relief and recovery, which there aren't many of those. She's been a part of Mischief TV for many, many years. She helped Dustin produce a bunch of his DVDs. She's done rally racing. She's done road racing. I mean, at one point she raced for Lotus. I mean, the list goes on. She lived so many lives. And I'm happy that I was part of, you know, like one of the chapters. And she was incredible. You know, the beginning part of that video is a speech from Alan Watts. It's called The Dream of Life. And, you know, the point of it is, you know, that you're living that dream. When I look back on everything over the last 3 years, it looks like a dream. You know, it doesn't look real. I forget sometimes that, you know, that I actually lived that stuff. I know that sounds a little weird, but when you spend so much time looking through the lens of a camera, you know, sometimes it's easier to watch a video back to remember something than actually remember doing the physical thing, if that makes any sense. Which is why I tell, whenever I've worked with other filmers or brought people on to cover rallies with me, I tell them, shoot everything you can, but make sure you still stop to smell the roses. You know, still, you know, take in, you know, everything that you're seeing. And my biggest regret over the last 3 years was spending so much time working. And it was just, that was the way it had to be for Savage Garage to exist the way it did, unfortunately. But I wish I spent more time hanging out. I wish I spent more time at Rachel's place when we're sitting around a fire talking about bullshit or talking shit about other people or whatever it was. I tell every single one of my cars to, you know, have one more time to hang out with her. But anyway, folks, I'm getting a little bit useless here, but I can't really talk anymore about this. I really miss her, and I'm going to continue missing her for forever. I haven't met anybody else like her, and I don't think I ever will. Anyway, folks, I'll see you Thursday. I'll explain why I've had the hiatus I've had, and you know what we're gonna be doing next. Like what comes after Gold Rush? What's the next thing? So yeah, that's what'll be next on the channel, and as I said, it'll be Thursday. But you know, definitely let me know in the comments. You know, let me know what your favorite part of the video was. You know, let me know you know, what your favorite clip was, or if you're someone from one of Rachel's many lives, please comment below. I'd love to hear, you know, some of the adventures you went on, because some of the stories Rachel told me, man, I mean, she had a blast. She really did. You know, Savage Garage was just one of the many. So yeah, I mean, we had so much more we were gonna do. We had so much planned. But you know, I know she's looking down saying, you better fucking do it, because someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do the shit. But I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Like I said, comment below your favorite part. Let me know what you thought. Like the video, and I'll see you soon.